MINDIA, Mind of India.
Durga Pujo is celebrated every year with much pomp and splendor across India. But for the Bengali community, it is a time of the year when their mother goddess descends to earth to restore good in the world.
Durga Puja is celebrated across India. It's a very important part of the Hindu rituals. The 2 times in a year it's celebrated. In Bengal especially, it's the autumn festival, which is the Sharad Durgotsav, which is celebrated in Bengal, Calcutta, Odisha, Assam, the eastern part of India in a massive way.
And this festival truly takes on epic proportions in the city of Kolkata, the capital of the Indian state of West Bengal. A religious multi-day festival, Durga Pujo is a celebration of the goddess Durga and perhaps of life itself. In the Shaktiism tradition of Hinduism, Durga is a central deity, and Durga Pujo marks the victory of the goddess over the shape-shifting demon Mahishasur, symbolizing the victory of good over evil. It is a story that has been told over time, yet in West Bengal, a story that is told with renewed faith and fervor with every year.
There are many layers to this story because the Asuras are keepers of Sanjeevani Vidya, the ability to regrow themselves. So every year the Asura will come like the harvest, and just as the harvest involves violence, you have to cut the grain and thresh the grain to get to the food. The goddess is going to kill this Asura so that there is food and pleasure for humanity.
In a quiet hamlet in Kolkata, an auspicious beginning is made in the name of the goddess. It is here in Kumartuli that clay collected from the riverbanks is being used to craft the statues or idols that are the focal points of pride and prayer of the festival. At Kumartuli, creating deities and statues has been a way of life for over 200 years. Kumartuli literally translates to potter's colony, and it has housed generations of potters responsible for creating the iconic deities associated with Durga Pujo. The day of the Mahalaya is here. Mahalaya is the day when Goddess Durga is set to leave her heavenly abode and descend to her home on earth. And this marks the beginning of Durga Pujo. The day is sacred to everyone, but more so for the potters at Kumartuli. Today is an auspicious day when the sculptors enliven the goddess through a special ritual. The goddess is invoked by eloquently sketching the third eye, thereby bringing her to life.
Once this ritual is completed and the eye is enlivened, the deity can see you and therefore engage with you. It is now no longer just an inanimate object. It is now an organism, a divine organism who can engage with human beings. So she can see you and you can see her, and there is now a real connection between the devotee and the deity.
For the city of Kolkata, the 10-day mega festival of Durga Pujo is not an ordinary celebration, but one that catapults the city from a mellow capital into a vibrant and bustling metropolis. The last 5 days are the most important days of the Pujo celebrations. traditionally called Mahashashti, Mahashaptami, Mahaashtami, Mahanavami, and Vijayadashami. The days trace the entire story from the arrival of Goddess Durga on earth to her slaying the demon Mohishasura. And finally, a farewell on the last day as the goddess returns to her heavenly abode. Various rituals are practiced each day, symbolizing different aspects of this cultural extravaganza. It is day 6 of Durga Pujo, and the real festivities begin today.
The main celebration happens from what is called Sashti, which is the 6th day of the 10th day. That's the day when she comes to the house, the Sashti.
The streets of the city have come alive, dotted with colorful marquees in every possible direction. These temporary temples are stunning artistic installations and are thronged by festival goers looking to get a glimpse of the deity and the unique decorations. From here on, the next 4 days are all about faith, food, and festivities. In a small neighborhood of Kolkata, women have woken up early to conduct a ritual that marks day 7 or Mahashaptami. The ritual is called Kolabo and entails dressing up a banana tree along with a Navapatrika or 9 types of leaves and spices to represent Lord Ganesha's wife.
The early form of Durga Puja was a worship of plants. And she's now draped in a sari and called Kolabo and is put next to Ganesha, and Ganesha is said to be considering her as his wife. But it's clearly plant worship which happens on Saptami.
The ritual Snan or bath is being conducted with much aplomb at the local pond to the beats of the dhaki. Durga Pujo celebrates the goddess as the divine feminine behind all of life and creation. She is venerated as a mother and as a daughter who comes to her parents' home along with her children, leaving her heavenly abode and descending to earth. Durga Puja celebrates womanhood as much as it celebrates the triumph of good over evil. And on Mahaashtami, the 8th day, this celebration takes on epic proportions, especially at Belur Mutt. Founded as a monastery in the late 19th century, the Belur Mutt is the headquarters of the Ramakrishna Mission. Located on the banks of the Hooghly and designed to celebrate the diversity of Indian religions, the Mutt displays motifs of a temple, a mosque, and a church in its architecture. Ramakrishna had worshipped his wife Sharada Devi in salutation to the divine feminine. As an ode to his teacher in 1902, Swami Vivekananda worshipped a girl in the name of the goddess with the blessings of Sharada Devi during the Durga Pujo. And this is how the Kumari Puja started at Belur Mutt. The crowds wait with bated breath, vying to get a glimpse of the earthen representative of the goddess in the form of a young girl. The goddess is a traditional symbol of empowerment and evokes a sense of confidence and power in the hearts of the spectators.
This is one of the few festivals in Hinduism where, especially in Bengal, where the women play a central role. And that's, you cannot perform the festival without the women. When the Ashtami day, the 8th day, merges with the 9th day, that is the time when it is said the final battle takes place and a huge ceremony takes place. It's the pinnacle of the celebration.
On the penultimate day of the mega festival, the revelry and celebration in Kolkata have come to a crescendo. Friends and family have gathered in large numbers to visit as many marquees as they can and see the various idols all in their glory. Popularly termed as Pandel Hopping, this is a key feature of the Pujo, as people take to the streets to witness the grand spectacle that is on display for them here. Pandel Hopping reaches its peak on day 9, that is the last day before the idols are immersed. Given the Bengali community's heritage and acumen for art, the displays and experiences are a cultural and visual feast. The marquees are extravagant in their execution of artistic ability, providing the perfect backdrop for a vibrant celebration. It is this rich culture on display that draws crowds in their millions, that help make it one of the biggest festivals in the world. Each of the bigger marquees have average spends of over $1 million. The community money is put to good use in the detailed themes and the decor, from the exotic idols and sets to exquisite lighting displays resembling a modern art gallery. Even the idols are moving away from a traditional look to a more 3D experience. These intricately planned pandals contribute a major portion of the approximately $5 billion economy that surrounds the Durga Pujo. And the grandeur is visible and palpable as the 9th day of the Pujo comes to an end. The 10th day has begun with a splash of colour. Married women are playing with vermilion in a ritual called Sindoor Khela.
Women in Bengal play this Sindoor Khela, where they play with the red color kumkum which they apply on their head, which is the symbol of marriage. And they play with each other as if it's Holi, the holy festivals of colors. And it's only a women's festival. So the goddess and the women of the household play this festival in public.
The Sindoor Khela also symbolizes the power of the woman when it comes to protecting her husband and children from all evil.
For all married women, especially with children, they play this game, after which they send her a tearful farewell, which is called the Visarjan celebrations. And the women cry because the daughter of the household is now going away.
All the devotees and participants are taking to the roads one last time on a journey to the river with their idols of the Goddess Durga. This is for the Visarjan Puja, or immersion of the idols into the river, a ritual that is symbolic of wishing the goddess farewell as she leaves back to her husband's heavenly home. In a final demonstration of cultural splendor, people are seeing their deities one last time, and emotions run high. The feeling that accompanies the immersion of the idols is said to be akin to bidding a daughter goodbye as she returns to her real home. It is a day of intense and contrasting emotions, with the joy of the 10-day festivities meeting the despair of it drawing to an end. The idols make their way to designated spots along the banks of the river known as ghats. The popular ghats draw thousands of devotees, all here to bid goodbye to their goddess and witness the scale of the festival one last time. Here, as the idols are immersed, they are immediately fished out of the river to prevent pollution and to ensure that the festival is sustainable despite its scale. For the state of West Bengal, Durga Pujo is an essential part of the people. To give it the grand status it deserves, the government decided to host a grand parade in the tradition of the Independence Day celebrations at the famous Red Road. On the 10th day, the finest floats are displayed and carried down the Red Road, represented by various puja committees, making for a spectacular display of the Durga Pujo cultural heritage. Durga Pujo is a celebration of epic proportions, a treat to all the senses, a happy homecoming for every Bengali, and the crowning glory of their rich tradition and culture. A cultural mega festival and an experience of a lifetime.
MINDIA, Mind of India.